Hi everyone. Today we're going to walk you through the Hasbox system, just a kind of a general overview. So when you log into Hasbox, you always log in with your email and then whatever password that you've chosen. In this case, we've got a fictitious individual called Peter Stedman. Sorry if your name is Peter Stedman. It was just a random name that we chose to do these demos. So pstedman78@gmail.com and then the password, and then click on the login. Now when you log into Hasbox, the first place that you always end up is the profile. So there's the profile over here. And you get a picture of yourself that you can change at any time you like. You get all of your details like your address, when you last logged in, your gender, your birthday, when you joined, so on and so forth, phone numbers. So that's just all profile, and you can edit that profile by clicking here and changing all of the information underneath. So we'll just close that down. Over on the right hand side here, we've got what we call your timeline. These are all the events that happen on your Hasbox vault, and they basically record logins, uploading of data, all sorts of things, and you can filter by different kinds of events. So for example, you can see here failed logins or logouts or deleting accounts or downloading documents. Okay, so for example, if you wanted to filter on failed logins, you can click on there and you can see all the number of times that somebody's tried to log into the account but it's failed. So up here you can log out. You've got notifications from us, so that's like emails from us to you. Over on the top left here, you can collapse the sidebar menu if you want to do that, or you can expand it. In the top left, you have a roundel with your name below it, and you can have a little drop box there, which gives you the functionality of changing your password, changing your security settings, your billings and payments information. And there is a tour at Hasbox that we'll go over in another session, but you can re-enable the tour just to give yourself a better understanding of how Hasbox works. And then of course you can log out here as well. So we'll just click off that. Here's the sidebar. Going down the sidebar we have profile, which is where you are now. There's the master vault. If we click on that, you can see all of the files that have been uploaded into Peter Stedman's account. At the top here you can see where you are. You're in your master vault. Below this, you can look at files. So you can look at, for example, audio files, documents, images, video files. So that makes it a little bit easier. But you can also see which files are assigned to one of your beneficiaries or files that are left unassigned. So if we clicked on assigned, well, let's click on all first of all to see everything. So assigned, these are the files that are assigned to other people, and the files that have yet to be assigned to somebody are sitting there. So it just allows you to sort of filter the different file types. Below this, we can upload files. Essentially, we have two ways of uploading files into the system. You can upload files here by clicking on this, and it will take you into a menu of your file system, and you can pick a file and upload it. Or you have the ability down here to drag and drop files into there. We'll go through that in a later video. When we segregate our files into different file types, we put them into what we call lockers. So we create 4 default lockers for you. There's the audio locker, documents, images, and videos. You can also create your own lockers, and we'll show you how to do this a little bit later. It's all done down here. So you can segregate your files into bank information, certificates, housing documents, whatever you like. You can create the lockers, name the lockers so that it's meaningful for you. Here's identity documents. And for example, there's no insurances, identity documents, you can see some there. Certificates, you can see some there. So it allows you to put your files into some kind of order. Below the master vault, we have the individual vaults that you create. So here you can see Linda's vault. And you can see all the files that have been assigned to Linda. You can see Sasha's vault and the files that have been assigned to Sasha. Below this, you have contacts. So if we look at all of our contacts, you can see here we've got an accountant, we've got an executor, a lawyer, the wife, an executor, and the daughter. Those are all the contacts. So you can click on lawyers, executors, accountants, beneficiaries, and you can add beneficiaries, add lawyers, add accountants, however you want to manage that. Below the contacts, we have the password vault. This is where you would store all of your different passwords. So here we're looking at all of the passwords at the moment, but you can actually segregate them into lockers that you can create for your different passwords. And so typically this might be a Facebook password. So there's the login, the username, that you can look at the password, and you can reveal that as well. So that basically allows people to manage your passwords at some point in the future. We have the option to create files, so you can cut and paste information into here, give it a name, save it away, and that will be stored in the documents folder in your master vault. We have trash, so there's 2 files there. So we keep these, if you decide you don't want these files, you can put them into trash and you can delete them all, you can restore them back into the master vault, or you can just leave them there and then they will delete over a period of time. Statistics, this is where we show you how much time you've got left on your package. This is 4 years, 213 days and 3 hours left. This is the different file types that you've got. And then here's the data, how you've been uploading files, so some over a period of time. So you can see how much data you've used. We have a notifications. These are the emails that we send to you from time to time, just to notify you of system changes, or maybe you've upgraded or something like that. We have an FAQ section, so you can see there's different general, security, creating an account, and you can see there's a certain number of FAQs on each one of these. So lots of different topics. And if you look at the general, you can click on Hasbox and you can find out what Hasbox is. You can look at, what should I store at Hasbox, and we give you some ideas about all the different types of documents that maybe you should store at Hasbox. So lots of useful information in the FAQs. There's the tutorials. You already know where that is because you're watching this one and it's stored here. Then there's the support if you need to log a call with us because you're having a problem. And then, of course, you can always contact us at Hasbox. And that's pretty much it. Very simple, very easy to use. And that's the tour of Hasbox. So see you next time. Thank you for listening.